He's known as the Big E, Elvin Hayes of the Washington Bullets, and he's hitting better than 50% from the floor in this NBA Championship Series. And the young, talented center of the Seattle Supersonics, Marvin Webster, is the leading rebounder, pulling down more than 13 a game. They'll be matched. It's Game 5.
The NBA on CBS. Tonight's championship game is sponsored by the Miller Brewing Company, brewers of Miller High Life. If you've got the time, we've got the beer. The Continental Insurance Companies and their agents across America. And by all the new 1978 Chevrolets, now at your Chevy dealers everywhere.
From the Seattle Center Coliseum, it is Game 5 of the NBA Championship Series, the Washington Bullets against the Seattle Supersonics. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brent Musburger, and I think you can hear the crowd behind me. They are on their feet in Seattle. Now, the important thing about Game 5 to remember is that whenever the NBA Series is tied at 2 games apiece, the winner of Game 5 has gone on to capture the championship 75% of the time. The Supersonics think they hold the upper hand simply because they have the odd game home court advantage. But the Bullets have been tough on the road. They are 4-5 throughout the playoffs. For more on the Bullets, let's go to Rick Barry.
After that great come-behind victory the other night, the Bullets are still facing the very difficult task of having to beat Seattle again here in Seattle. And I must emphasize again the importance to get great performances out of both Bobby Dandridge and Elvin Hayes. And of course, to go along with it, they must get the type of performance that they got from their backcourt when they won that all-important 4th game. Now, for the Sonic story, let's go to Keith Erickson.
Thank you, Rick. The Seattle Supersonics happy to be back here in these home environs of the Seattle Coliseum. They've got everything on paper as far as I can see. They've got the offense with their 5 starters in double figures with downtown Freddie Brown coming off the bench. Defensively, they've got big Marvin Webster in the hole. They've got the big forwards in Sigma, Silas, and Webster up front. Big, strong guard in Dennis Johnson playing defense. They've got the quickness in Gus Williams and Freddie Brown. They're a good team, and that's the reason why they're here. Lenny Wilkins says the importance in tonight's game, the important thing is intensity and concentration. They're ready to play. Back to you, Brent.
Keith, thank you very much. The officials tonight, Jake O'Donnell on the right and Joe Gashu on the left, will work it, and the man in the middle will sit. He is the alternate, Don Murphy.